I hear this all the time. People complaining because LinkedIn is shutting them down, restricting their accounts, closing their accounts, or limiting them from sending out LinkedIn invites. And then I hear this back, but LinkedIn's a networking tool. Why can't we do this? Mostly, it's because you're doing it wrong. Let's talk about how you can do it better so you can get better results and you won't get in trouble with the LinkedIn application. Connecting on LinkedIn. Well, you have to start here. Here's the most logical place to start. Look for the people that you already know and connect with them. Don't do anything else for maybe even the first month, but look for people that you already know and send them an invite. Only send them an invite if they're actually using LinkedIn. If you look at their LinkedIn profile and down here in the activity section, it says ain't a doing nothing, don't send them an invite. Maybe send them an email and ask them if they're using LinkedIn and let them know that you'd like to connect with them there if they are. Step number one is to focus on connecting with the people that you already know. Here's step two. Step two is send LinkedIn invites out to the people whom you have met. Maybe you don't know them well, but you've met them along the way. Maybe you met them at a networking event, you met them at a company event, you met them at a social event, whatever it is. If you can go look for the people that you've met along the way. Maybe look for people whom you got business cards for and send those folks an invite to connect. Again, they're not actively using LinkedIn. Don't waste time, send them an invite because they're not even going to see it. But step two would be to focus on the people that you've met along the way. Now, as you're growing your LinkedIn network with people you already know, growing your LinkedIn network with people that you've met along the way, you absolutely must do this. After you send them an invite and after they connect, or after they send you an invite and you connect, the very next step is critical. You must invite them to a conversation, especially those who are highly relevant to you. Invite them to a real conversation. Maybe it's, meet them somewhere. Maybe it's, ear to ear on the telephone or eye to eye through a Zoom or a Teams conversation. Whatever it is, there's no need to connect with people if you're not willing to have a conversation with them. Now, those who are not highly relevant to you, you can have a conversation with them through LinkedIn messaging. Those who are highly relevant to you, kneecap to kneecap, ear to ear, or eye to eye. Now, you're growing your network and you're saying hello to the people you're connecting with along the way. Here's the next step. Ask the people that you know who they know that you should meet. Let me repeat that. Ask the people you already know. Maybe the people who play in your sandbox and play with your toys in the same industry, doing the same work. Ask them who they know that you should meet. And if someone says, oh my golly, you need to meet this person, then ask them for an introduction. Don't let anybody drop a name on you and say, go connect with Betty. No, if they say Betty's a good person for you to connect with, ask them if they'll do you a favor. Send Betty a message, an email, a LinkedIn message, a text message, or whatever, and recommend or encourage them to meet you. That is the next most powerful step. Find the people that your tribe already knows who they think you should know. Now, if you're doing research and you find somebody, research will be prospecting, a LinkedIn search, and you find people that you want to meet that you don't know, that you've never met, look at second level. Don't look at third level. Focus on second level. These are the people that you are not yet connected with, but you have a mutual connection to. Often, not always, but often LinkedIn will show you who those mutual connections are. Then you can find the best connection you have, who knows that person or whom is connected to that person, and ask them two questions. Do you know that person well? Do you think that person would be a good connection for me? If so, do me a favor. Introduce me to that person. Look, the reason why we get shut down with LinkedIn networking, because we're doing it too fast. And we're sending invites out to every Tom, Dick, and Harry on LinkedIn, and they don't know us from Adam's house cat, and then they hit the ignore button, or they hit the I don't know button, and that's the trigger when it happens multiple times for LinkedIn to restrict you. Don't go at it so fast. Start with the people you already know to begin with. Then reach out to the people you've met along the way. Then ask this, who do you know I need to meet? And get your network to introduce you to more people while you are looking for people that you want to connect with and find ways to get introduced to them. You do it this way, it'll take longer to reach whatever number you're trying to reach, but that's not the goal anyway. The goal is to connect with, get introduced to, and connect with and have a conversation with someone who may say, I want to talk with you about an opportunity. Opportunity being business or being career. That's the goal. And it's not a matter of getting 30,000 connections, which would be absolutely ludicrous. It's a matter of that next great connection with someone who is highly relevant to you, who wants to have a conversation with you. Do this purposefully. Do this smoothly and steadily without being in a race, and you'll get far greater value. Hey, for those who don't know, I'm Teddy, your LinkedIn and Sales Navigator strategist, trainer, and coach, and I hope these ideas are helpful for you.